I'm Atsuto Koenji, 27. I work in sales for a company that develops accounting software. Ikeji-san, are you still wearing a mask? I guess it's the nature of a man to want to see more when something is hidden. Just show me your cute face under that mask.
Stop it!
Okay, stop. You never learn, Yamashita-san. Sorry that I'm not this handsome one. This normal guy is me. It's you again, Koenji. You always get in the way. You pretend to be a hero despite being a plain-looking guy, huh? Rather, let me say this to you. Even good-looking men have trouble with women, huh? You! This handsome guy is Shingo Yamashita, a senior in the sales department. He broke up with his ex from the same office a while ago, and he's into this recently joined woman. Due to his appearance, he's always in a relationship, but it never lasts. Heh, a good man doesn't get anxious. Do truly good men really say that yourself? Yamashita-san says whatever, and returned to his desk. Were you okay earlier?
Yes. Thank you for always helping me.
She's Sayumi Kijiri from the General Affairs Department, whom Yamashita-san is targeting. She apparently still wants to wear a mask due to the pandemic, and she has never taken it off in the office. She's always eating lunch alone too, so no one has ever seen her face yet. Ikejiri-san seems to be spending all her time alone, so she hasn't become close to anyone yet. And I can't just ignore Yamashita-san hitting on her persistently. One day, I was going back to my office after a sales round. It's just around noon. I should stop by a convenience store to buy lunch. Oh, Ikejiri-san and Yamashita-san in the back? Ikejiri-san is about to eat at a park near the station, which is far away from the office. From a distance, I spotted Yamashita-san hiding and watching her so she wouldn't notice. Does he want to go that far to see her face? He's way too persistent. While I was thinking what to do with him, Ikejiri-san finally took off her mask. Seeing this, Yamashita-san jumped out near Ikejiri-san. Whoa, seriously? I thought you would look beautiful even without the mask, but you're completely different.
Yamashita-san?
Yeah, I'm disappointed. If you're ugly, why didn't you tell me so? You deceived me. I saw Yamashita-san shouting something at Ikejiri-san, and I rushed over. Hey, what are you doing? Gee, Koenji, you appear everywhere. Heh, whatever. You were going for this woman, right? Her face wasn't pretty at all, so I'll give her to you. What a terrible thing to say. Please apologize to Ikejiri-san. Why should I? What's wrong with telling her the truth? I wasted my time. I'm going for lunch. In the end, Yamashita-san went off to have lunch without even apologizing. What a guy. Are you okay, Ikejiri-san? There's nothing to worry about. I crouched down and talked to Ikejiri-san. Her shoulders were shaking slightly.
No! Don't look! I'm really ugly right now. I didn't want people to see it, so I always had a mask on.
In fact, I could see Ikejiri-san's face from a distance. I mustered up the courage to ask her, "Are you concerned about your rough skin?" Then Ikejiri-san nodded. "Then leave it to me. Maybe I can help you."
Huh?
Ikejiri-san looked at me with startled eyes. I have to go back to work too, so I don't have time right now. So let's talk again after work today. For now, eat well and stay healthy. So I decided to talk to Ikejiri-san after work. Huh, it's true that your skin is a little rough. After work, Ikejiri-san and I went to a family restaurant near the station closest to her company. Since it had already been found out, Ikejiri-san had her mask off.
It's terrible, right? I've always had a tendency to get rough skin, but this is the first time it's been this bad.
I see. First, I think it would be better if you take a look at this. I find a photo from my phone and show it to Ikejiri-san.
Huh? Huh? Was this? Pigmon from Ultraman?
Huh. That's quite harsh, Ikejiri-san. Does this really look like a Pigmon?
Yes, clearly.
Wait, are you like dead serious? This is me from my school days. Me! And I'm surprised you know Pigmon. That was ages ago.
What? That's you?
Seems like she finally understood. I smiled bitterly and continued talking. Actually, I was overweight and my skin was really rough when I was a student. The cause for both was my lifestyle. I was shocked when the girl I liked at the time was insulting me for my appearance behind my back. That's why I tried so hard to change myself.
That's amazing! I can't believe you could change so much!
And after that, as soon as my rough skin healed, she asked me out. Of course, I rejected her though. Saying that, I smiled at Ikejiri-san. That's why I think my knowledge will be helpful in curing your rough skin. It's a waste because you're cute.
Cute?
Oh, my face turns red as I blurted out my true feeling.
Koenji-san, you're such an honest person. I'm not embarrassed to show you my face now. Please help me out.
Yeah, I would be happy to. And so, our secret mission, Don't Call Me a Must Beauty Anymore, began. By the way, Ikejiri-san named this mission. Hey, listen to me. I actually saw Ikejiri-san's face yesterday. Seriously? How was it? I couldn't even see it properly because of the rough skin. I was surprised. That's just not acceptable for women. Oh, what? That's why she was wearing a mask. Oh, hey Koenji-kun. Did you take advantage of Ikejiri-san's broken heart and ask her out yesterday? The next day, as soon as I came out of the private room, Yamashita-san started talking to me grinning. Huh? I just remained silent and gave Yamashita-san a triumphant smile. What was that? I spent my days off and all the time after work with Ikejiri-san to regenerate her skin. Long baths may feel good, but they may actually dry out your skin, so don't overdo it. Wash your face gently without scrubbing it. How you wash it off is actually important. Rinse with lukewarm water about 30 times. That alone will change the clarity of your skin. Apply lotion and moisturize immediately after washing your face. It's important to keep your pillowcase clean by changing it frequently.
Huh? I think the redness has gone down a little lately.
It's true! Your efforts are paying off! You did it, Ikejiri-san! Sometime after the secret mission began, Ikejiri-san's rough skin gradually began to change. Ah! We were so happy that we couldn't help but hold each other's hands. We suddenly came to our senses and let go of each other's hands. Once the red, I think you can start using a vitamin C serum.
Yeah. Thank you, Koenji-san. I'll try it.
Huh? High school reunion? Huh? Who would go for something like that? I have free time this weekend. Maybe I should try contacting Miyuki-chan, who I picked up the other day. He was about to contact the girl, as if to get rid of the bitter memories.
Hey! And it's been a long time since we held this.
You're in high spirits. Today, I'm having a party with my colleagues of the same age for the first time in a while. I was talking to Yurie Tomonaga from the customer support department next to me.
What are you talking about? We finished work, so we have to go wild.
Her cute appearance and voice like that of a small bird when she interacts with customers are adorable. But her personality is so different.
Forget that! There was something I wanted to ask you, Koenji.
Huh? What? I reply while picking up some edamame.
Lately, you seem to be getting along well with Ikejiri-san. What is she? This?
Tomonaga put her little finger up, meaning girlfriend in Japan. No! And what is that expression? You look like an old pervert.
That's rude to say to a cute girl. Well, I often see you two together, so...
There's something going on with her, actually. Despite how she acts, she's actually quite tight-lipped. I thought it would be fine to tell her, so I confessed the details of what had happened so far.
What?
Oh, shh! You're too loud! Oh, sorry. Don't worry about it. I stopped Tomonaga from raising her voice in surprise and anger.
That guy. He's good looking, but his balls must be smaller than a Daphnia.
I've been through a lot because of my skin in the past too, so I couldn't leave her alone.
Koenji. Well, let me help her as well. Leave it to me.
Tomonaga placed her hand on my shoulder. Huh? What are you gonna do?
Well. I'll get back to you about that later.
With that said, Tomonaga drank the beer from her mug in one gulp. Huh? Who's that? But I feel like I've seen her somewhere. Huh? That's no way! Ikejiri-san? About a month later, Ikejiri-san finally took off her mask and went to work. The office was buzzing. Hey, who was the one who said she wasn't cute? She's a beauty! No way!
Wow! This is the first time you've taken off your mask. Wow, your skin is so beautiful. Is that so? Yes! It's better not to wear a mask. And somehow I feel like you are brighter than before.
Everyone gathers around Ikejiri-san. Well, you're actually cute, aren't you? The current Ikejiri-san is worthy of walking next to me. I've been waiting for you. He ambushed her after work. The moment Ikejiri-san exited the building's automatic door, Yamashita-san called out to her. When I look at you up close, you're really beautiful. Let's go eat somewhere after this.
Huh? Are you asking me out? After saying all those awful things?
Forget that. You're a different person now. Don't worry about the past. Come on, let's go. Yamashita-san forcibly hugs Ikejiri-san's shoulders and tries to continue on his way.
No freaking way, let me go!
Ikejiri-san quickly pushed Yamashita-san away and glared at him. Hey, what the heck? You pushed me away? You're so rude!
Look who's saying! You insulted me so much back then, and once my appearance changed a bit, you changed your attitude.
It must have been really infuriating. Ikejiri-san goes all out.
People who don't have complexes probably don't understand my feelings. Even words can sometimes become a blade.
Well, it turns out Yamashita-san also has a complex.
Huh? Koenji-san? And even Tomonaga-san?
When we were about to go home, we happened to run into them. I couldn't help but interrupt. Koenji, you're pretending to be a hero again. How unknowing. I might actually become a hero. After all, I know your past and complex, Yamashita-san. Huh? Yamashita-san furrows his eyebrows in annoyance while I grin. Well, to be more precise, it's not me, but Tomonaga's information. I looked at Tomonaga.
It's been a while since we last talked, Shingo.
What is it, Yurie? Why are you interrupting us? It has nothing to do with you.
Well, watch this video first.
Tomonaga took out her phone and began showing a certain video to Yamashita-san and Ikejiri-san. This! Where did you get this?
Surprised? Actually, my friend was your junior in high school. I got this video from her. What do you think? Nostalgic, right?
What? Stop it! Delete that video now! The person showing the video was running desperately, but in an unseemly manner. He was super slow too. This is a scene from Yamashita-san's sports festival during his high school days.
This is a very unique way to run. Apparently, in high school, you were famous for having a good-looking face, but disappointing personality and athleticism, huh?
Grrr. Perhaps from anger and embarrassment, Yamashita-san's face turned bright red all the way to his ears. What the heck? Is it fun to make fun of people?
I'll give those words right back at you.
Tomonaga calmly replies to Yamashita-san, yelling at her.
Do you realize this is what you're doing? Even when we were dating, you used to mock people passing by. What you're doing hurts others deeply. You really don't understand why I broke up with you, do you?
Yes, the girlfriend that Yamashita-san recently broke up with is Tomonaga. It seems that Tomonaga was asked out by Yamashita-san for her appearance and started dating. But after they started dating, Tomonaga got fed up with Yamashita-san's terrible personality and decided to break up with him. Yamashita-san, you must hate being laughed at. I'm sure you know how that feels like. But why can't you put yourself in the other person's shoes and consider their feelings? Shut up! I've been made fun a lot, so I should have the right to make fun of other people too! He makes incomprehensible arguments. I glared at him and spoke in a strong tone. You do what you want to do, but what is left of you now? If you want to end your life all alone with nothing and nobody by your side, go ahead and stay that way, as you please. Urgh. It seems that my words struck a chord with him.
First of all, don't you have something to say to Ikejiri-san?
Yamashita-san looked down and was silent for a while. But then, he slowly lowered his knees to the ground and... I'm sorry. Thanks to Yamashita-san's sincere apologies and Ikejiri-san's kindness, things settled down. Other colleagues saw him kneel too, and rumors quickly spread. Tomonaga had the video, so Yamashita-san became quiet since then out of fear.
Thank you very much, Koenji-san. Tomonaga-san. You were very helpful. Oh, I'm sorry for interrupting you all of a sudden, but you were so cool for talking back to him too.
The two have never had much contact, but I have a feeling that they're gonna become good friends from now on. Well, Tomonaga, your lines were also super effective. I can't believe you're the person who used to say bad things about me back in junior high.
Huh? Well, hey! Don't expose someone's dark history without permission. I've learned a lot since then too.
Actually, Tomonaga and I were classmates in junior high. By chance, we ended up working at the same company. And Tomonaga was the person I had a crush on back then, and was the reason I changed. She used to say bad things about me behind my back. After we met again, she apologized to me right away. It is because of such a past that Tomonaga never mocks someone, or would never reveal someone else's secrets to others. Well, revealing Yamashita-san's past was an exception.
Everyone has something they don't want to talk about, don't they? But people can change. I hope Shingo realizes that.
Yeah, I agree. I nod deeply at Tomonaga's words.
Well, I think it's a good chance for you guys to go somewhere alone. So I'll disappear now. Have fun, you two!
Oh! Saying that, Tomonaga winked to me and Nikijiri-san and left.
It It was a coincidence this time, but the fact that I could help him at the perfect timing means I cared about him and was always looking at him closely.
Ikejiri-san, actually, there was something I wanted to tell you.
Koenji-san, I too have something I want to tell you.
What may not be a big deal to those around you can be a big problem to you. There may be times when you end up hurting the other person with a word you say without thinking carefully. You need to always think from the other person's perspective to avoid that from happening.
Each one of you is a precious member. We are one team. If we come together, we can take on the world.
This is what a certain company's training looks like.
You're the chosen ones. The time has come for us to create a company that can take on the world. We have a duty to make this country and this world a better place. Let's seek new heights together.
At first glance, this is an ordinary speech, but the employees hearing it haven't slept. They were isolated for 3 nights and 4 days at a company retreat, and forced into a draining program. 100 in a row all together! If you fail, everyone runs 10 laps! 1, 2, 3, 4. More power! Take it seriously! Be grateful and fly! A pointless exercise that only exhausted us. They were split into groups and scolded from dusk to dawn. After stealing our sleep and making them lose their senses, it led into the president's speech. Simply put, it was mind control so they could brainwash them. Sorry to keep you waiting, here's your beer. My name is Daichi Sanada. I'm a 25-year-old that is honing his company sheep skills at a terrible company. The company oversees all kinds of izakaya chain restaurants, and I'm working as the manager here after the retreat. You're so slow! Also, why is there only one waiter? Our sales goal was 3 times that of the restaurants in the area, so our budget and staff were shaved down. Unpaid overtime was unlimited. Apart from peak hours, it was basically a one-man operation, and I'm currently on a lucky 30-day working streak. I've received a company award before for my work, but my salary hasn't gone up, and no promotions either. I should have done the job hunting thing properly. Since I was young, I've never had a dream or goal. During my school days, I was offered by my manager at my part-time job and just took it. Honestly, I thought about switching jobs every day, but I didn't know what my experiences could be used for. I was frustrated every day. One day, I got a call from my mom back home.
Hello, Daichi? Dad was taken to the hospital. He collapsed.
What? I wanted to go home, but my family home was a plane ride away. I had to take time off from work to go. Of course, the shop wouldn't run if I took a break, so I talked to my supervisor. What? We're busy here, so tell me what you want. This is Kuroiwa-san, the area manager. He saved plenty of stores from bankruptcy. His results were recognized, and he rose to manager status. He was an elite. Actually, my parent is hospitalized, so I want to take time off. Can I get the day off tomorrow? Taking time off is what useless people do. What? I must have talked to the wrong person, because I couldn't find the words to respond to the mean words. I prioritized work even when my parent died, because that's how important work is to me. Don't be soft! Why do you think the company's letting someone like you run a very important restaurant? How much do we lose if you take time off? You're gonna cause trouble for the company with your selfishness? I was taken aback. Kuroiwa-san was blaming me without giving me a chance to respond. Anyway, don't blow off work no matter what! That's the bare minimum standard. The bare minimum was a working adult. I could understand what Kuroiwa-san was saying, but I'm gonna quit this job. I don't want to not be able to see my parents before they die. I vowed to myself as I stared at the blank screen. A few days later, I succeeded in quitting my job through an agency. Newly free, I went home. I'm home! Dad, how are you?
Oh, Daichi, you're back! As you can see, I'm great!
From what I could see, he wasn't fully recovered, but I was relieved at his cheerfulness.
I'm glad he got out quickly. I didn't know what would happen.
Daichi, how's work? Are you doing okay?
Oh, about that. I just quit recently.
What? Why all of a sudden?
I talked about what had happened.
Whoa, that's what was going on? That's tough. What are you gonna do now?
Of course, I plan on finding a new job. I've already applied to some.
Really? Let's celebrate.
Yeah, let's go eat whatever you want today. Say anything.
I had a much needed good time, and I started a new job the following month.
Good morning, Sanada-san. These are this month's shifts.
Huh? Why are there so many days off? And only 7 working hours a day? My new workplace was still new to me, but it's a company that has numerous cafes in the country. The average overtime hours were less than 20 a month. PTO usage was over 80%. I couldn't hide my suspicion at first, but after a few days, I realized what that meant.
You're training, so I'll have you remember the basics first.
Thank you. I'll try my best. First, the superiors were crazy nice. They spoke politely and always smiled. On top of that, they were good at teaching the job and changed their explanations to match the learner.
Sorry to keep you waiting. This is the extra large uji matcha parfait. I ordered a regular hot coffee. Oh my! I'm sorry. I'll replace it right now.
In addition, all of the employees were cheerful, and the atmosphere was extremely bright. So, the customer base was good, and the shop always had a laid-back feel to it.
Newbie, let me know whenever you're in trouble. I'm your super senpai.
This is Kanon-san, the vice manager. She makes extreme mistakes, but she has a bright personality and a lot of fans among the regulars.
You've been staring. What's wrong?
Senpai, your apron and probably your uniform are all flipped around.
What? No way!
There was never anyone like this at my last job, so it was refreshing. Sayaka-san, can you taste the new coffee blend?
It's a bit too acidic. We want a little more depth, too.
This is Sayaka-san, the manager. She was cool, calm, and collected. She had a deep knowledge of and passion for coffee. She was respected by the staff.
Let's start Sanada Daichi's welcome party!
Cheers! That day, my welcome party was held after work at an izakaya near the office. Sorry everyone, you organized all this for me. I was overwhelmed by the good treatment that was unimaginable in my last workplace. My salary is a bit lower because of the decreased overtime, but it was more than enough considering bonuses and such. The conversation naturally shifted to my last workplace, and everyone around me was shocked.
It definitely is a bit much. I'm shocked there are still companies doing that stuff. Why didn't you quit that company immediately?
How do I say this? They trained us to think in a way that made it hard to quit. There were overnight retreats for that sort of education. Thinking about it, it was weird. Normally, you would realize how weird it was if you worked 500 hours in a month. I had been accepting that as normal.
I've heard this. A flea that's put in a bowl for long times becomes unable to jump higher than that bowl. Kanon-san, that's not a very appropriate comparison.
After that, it was almost closing time, so we went outside. Before, I would still be working at this time, but things were different. I was really feeling the happiness of going home to my freedom. At the same time, the usual deathmatch was taking place at my old workplace. What? You're not coming in because of a 39 degrees Celsius fever? I came in with a 40 fever. Crawl in if you have to. Kuroiwa-san was going off on a subordinate that collapsed from a high fever. It was an image from hell. Jeez, everyone wants to take time off without bringing in any good results. This person might have succeeded like that, but that's just his one experience of many. Kuroiwa-san is going off again. He's been even worse since Sanada-san quit. The guy seemed kinda unmotivated, but he knew how to do his job. You there! Move your hands if you have the time to chat! Yes, sir! It seems that company was currently struggling with a lack of employees.
Kuroiwa-kun, I appreciate you. However, it looks like our sales have gone down recently.
I apologize. Because of my ineptitude, I'll bring it back.
I trust you. This company, nay, this country is depending on youngsters like you. I'm counting on you.
The grand scope of the CEO's story was a typical feature of a terrible company. How long will they continue on? It didn't matter to me anymore, but I was curious. I had gotten used to my new environment and felt motivated. I continued to dedicate myself to running the shop.
Sanada-san, what did you want to talk about?
I found a great questionnaire app for collecting customer reviews and improving our stores.
Oh, really? How do you use it?
First, you make an account, create a QR code, print it onto the tables and receipts. Upon some data analysis, we discovered that the ratings for our desserts were low. We came up with a new dessert menu and tested many recipes.
Let's see. Looks good. I think the customers will like this. Wow! It's unusual for Sayaka-san to give the okay after one try. You're good.
If we get rid of some menu items that aren't popular, there will be less preparation, and our service will be faster. My ideas were being used more and more.
Sanada-san, can I have a word?
Oh yes, what do you need?
Do you have some time after this? I want to talk to you about something.
I understand. I'll go clean the front of shop. I wondered why she was being so formal all of a sudden, and returned to her after I cleaned. Sorry to keep you waiting. What did you want to talk about?
Recently, the customers seem happier and the atmosphere is even better.
You're right. I think so too.
That's all thanks to your efforts. The customers were complimenting you. I'm so grateful.
What? It's nothing. I'm just doing my job. I wasn't used to being complimented, so I felt a bit shy being praised up front like that.
You're a much more amazing person than you think you are. Have more confidence.
Oh no, I might cry. Now that I thought about it, no matter how hard I worked at my last job, all I got was a higher goal to work toward. My work was being recognized for the first time, and I almost cried.
Let's have fun for all the times you struggled before.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I'm gonna go all out on dinner tonight. That night, I was on top of the world when a phone call came. Hello?
Long time. How are you?
It was my former coworker. Oh, long time. I'm doing well. How are things there?
So listen up. It's as terrible as always. I can't.
She wanted me to hear out her complaints, and I was stuck listening for 2 hours. My previous company drastically increased its storefronts, but it wasn't going well. Due to lack of employees, they moved on to franchising and are letting people outside the company run their stores.
They're trying to make it look like things are better with PTO and overtime regulations. But on the back end, it's unpaid overtime galore as always, and unlimited harassment too. Ugh, maybe I'll change jobs too. I want to kick some superiors' butts first, though.
By talking to this former teammate, I realized again how absurd that company was. Sometime later, some crazy news arrived at the CEO's desk.
Hey, what's going on? Why do they know about our falsified books?
We're currently investigating that, but there seems to have been a leak.
What? Who is it? They're fired. Fire them now!
His treatment of others had come back to bite him. News of the fraud spread quickly around the industry. Complaints and concerns started pouring in. On top of that, one of the franchise shop owners was about to sue them.
That company treats people like slaves! We cannot forgive that kind of evil!
They made it look like you can get a franchising contract through taking a simple course. After that, they did little things to cut off the contract. They had their method to get the contract fee. From then on, it was one disaster after the other. I quit.
I also quit.
You guys! Panic spread in the office, and the employees were quitting one after the other. Shoot! No loyalty! We can't work together in times like this! Kuroiwa-san was desperate to get over the situation, but it was no use. Things only got worse by the day. Welcome!
Please try our famous apple and nuts tart.
One day, I was working at the shop as always when the door opened. Welcome. Wait, what? It was my former superior, Kuroiwa-san. Long time no see. What happened? Sanada, I'm glad to see you're well. I have something to tell you. What do you need?
Sanadaichi, are you okay? I'll watch the shop so you can go.
I agreed and headed behind the shop. I'll just come right out. Won't you come back to your company? What? I was at a loss for words at this unexpected suggestion. But I came to and answered. No, that's not possible. I work here now. If you come back, you'll be rewarded. If you want, I'll recommend you for a spot even higher than manager. Kuroiwa-san came at me, but my mind was made. I'm sorry, I refuse. Why? If you'll come back, I'll accept any condition you have. I have no intention of returning to my former workplace. I like my current living situation. A little while back, I couldn't have said it this clearly, but I knew that I was different from who I was before. Grr! How dare you speak like that when this company took care of you? Misunderstanding was an understatement, but this man must have felt like he was bitten by his little pet. His expression shifted into one of anger. Sanada, this is for your own good! It's not too late! Come back! I said I refuse. Don't make me say it again. I answered with exasperation. He wouldn't let it go. Kuroiwa-san, why do you care about that company so much? Are you brainwashed too? Brainwashed? How dare you! I'm there of my own accord! Don't compare it to some weird religion! No, it's the same. It's no different than some cult. I showed Kuroiwa-san my phone screen. Honestly, this situation right now is weird. I can put this out wherever it needs to be. What? Who do you think I am? I continued speaking to Kuroiwa-san, who was furious. I don't know if you're aware, but beyond this, it could turn into a threat. What are you doing recording this? I think I'll put this on social media if anything happens. I've heard enough! You're gonna return the favor with disloyalty? Shame on you! He shouted and looked like he might punch me, so I braced myself.
That's enough! I won't forgive you if you go any further.
A dignified voice rang out. At the same time, Sayaka-san came in between us. Who are you? We're in the middle of something important. Strangers can stay out of it.
I'm no stranger. He is my subordinate and precious teammate.
So what? I have something to say to him. I won't hold back if you get in the way. Sayaka-san got up close to him with no fear.
Won't hold back? What you gonna do, huh?
Sayaka-san started glaring him down. You could imagine her like this from the way she usually was. What? Who is this rude woman?
Don't start a fight right outside the shop. You're impeding our business. Keep talking and I'll stick my hand in your ear and knock your molars loose.
Kuroiwa-san backed away. Grr, some gangster you are! Don't think you'll get away with this!
Huh? Come at me. I'll play with you anytime you want, knucklehead!
Looks like the match came to an end. Sayaka-san watched as Kuroiwa-san left. She turned to me.
Let's go back inside, Sanada-san.
I better not ever make her angry. I kept that thought to myself. After that, my former workplace was met with several lawsuits. Company funds disappeared into legal fees and such. They were forced into bankruptcy, and the CEO was arrested.
What you see here is a brainwashing training camp footage from a former employee.
What have I been working for this whole time? Kuroiwa-san had lost his job. I heard he struggled to find another, and his wife left him. He deserved it, but maybe he was just another victim of a terrible company. Switching locations, this was at a ryokan. I was at my company trip.
Whew. You gotta relax like this from time to time. We can't do luxurious things like this every day. Eat up.
I appreciated her care for me. I asked something I was curious about. Sayaka-san, you're like a different person when you get angry. Did something happen before?
Oh, Sayaka-san was a full-on delinquent before. She was a famous girl gang leader in the Northeast.
The next moment, Sayaka-san's pale arm stretched toward Kanon-san's face.
Kanon-san? That was a secret, remember? Ow! Ma'am! How is a delicate arm like that so strong?
Maybe I shouldn't have asked. No matter your past, you can change if you find an environment that's good for you. I realize that that's the shortest route to growth and happiness.